Grab a men's dress shirt and a tie from the thrift store. Trust me, this is going to turn into the coolest idea for Father's Day. Start by cutting off one of the shirt sleeves so it's about 4 to 5 inches longer than your wine or liquor bottle. Use spray starch and an iron to give the fabric a crisp, polished look, then flip the sleeve inside out. Gather the bottom with a rubber band or a hair tie to create a snug base. Trim off the excess fabric and turn it right side out. And now just slide in your bottle and you have a cool bottle wrap. It looks really sharp already, but we're going to take this to the next level. Cut your thrifted tie in half and tie it around the bottleneck. Tie it just like you would a real necktie if you can. This is unexpected, stylish, and such a fun way to dress up a gift for Dad. And now for hack number 2. This hack is perfect for wrapping a rectangular box. Wrap your gift box like you normally would, but leave a few extra inches of paper on one of the short ends and don't tape that side shut just yet. Lay a length of satin ribbon about 3 times the length of your box. Fold that end of the paper over the ribbon a few times until it touches the side of your box, forming a flap. Now grab your scissors and cut a slit at each corner of the flap and fold the ends down to create a cool shirt collar look. You can tape the collar down in place if you need to. Then go ahead and tie that ribbon to look like a necktie and trim the ends into a pointed tie shape. If you want to take this a step further, grab a Sharpie and draw a little pocket on the shirt. This is such a clever nod to classic dad style, and it turns ordinary gift wrap into something memorable. Hack number 3 is for the handyman dad. Grab a soft fabric tape measure. These are so easy to find at the dollar store or in old sewing kits. I did the yellow because it looks like a tape measure. And cut your tape measure into strips. I did about 8 inches long. Fold each strip into a loop and hot glue the ends down onto a round base. I'm using the lid of my Pringles can here, but you could use a cardboard circle or another lid too. Keep layering your tape measure until you've created a full bow shape. Now raid the junk drawer or your garage for some small hardware. Washers, screws, or bolts make the perfect finishing touch for this. Glue a couple into the center of your bow and you've got a gift topper that looks like it came straight out of Dad's toolbox. Pop this onto any wrapped gift and you've got a handmade bow perfect for Dad.
Pool season is finally here, and in our house, that usually means one thing for my husband. He's in charge of keeping the pool clean, scrubbing the walls, skimming the surface, and clearing out the drains. And while he's great at it, it also means he's spending more time working around the pool and less time actually enjoying it. So this year, I wanted to change that and give him something that would let him spend more time with us in the pool and less time maintaining it. And that's where the BeatBot AquaSense 2 Pro comes in. It's a 5-in-1 robotic pool cleaner that takes care of it all. After quickly setting it up, you just drop it in and let it go to work. I'm talking the water surface, floor, walls, water line, even water clarification. It's like having a full pool crew in one sleek little robot. So while the BeatBot cleans, we can take care of getting the rest of the pool ready for the season. And if I need to check on the progress or change up the cleaning, I can also control it from my phone. With just a few taps, I can direct it to clean certain areas or just let it run on its own. And the best part, it's safe for kids and gentle on the environment thanks to its clear water natural clarification system. No harsh chemicals, just clean, skin-safe water that sparkles. Watching it work is honestly kind of satisfying. It's loaded with 22 intelligent sensors, so it maps out the entire pool and optimizes its cleaning path to make sure nothing gets missed. No aimless zigzagging, just efficient, full coverage cleaning. And because it runs up to 11 hours on a single charge for surface cleaning, I can set it up and forget about it for the rest of the day. It even has a smart surface parking, so when it's done, I tap a button and it floats right over to the edge for me to grab. No fishing it out or getting wet. Then I just pop open the filter and everything it collected, it's right there. Rinse, load, and it's ready to go again. Now, instead of sweating over pool chores, my husband's actually getting in the pool with us, floating around with our little one, tossing the ball to the dog, laughing and relaxing. If the guy in your life has become the unofficial pool manager every summer, trust me, this is the upgrade he deserves. Not to mention, this would be a perfect Father's Day gift. The BeatBot AquaSense 2 Pro does the dirty work so Dad doesn't have to. We want to thank BeatBot for sponsoring this video and helping the dad in our family shorten his chore list.
Father's Day is coming, So grab 3 barbecue-themed kitchen dish towels from the Dollar Tree. Start by folding some square dish towels in half. Then take each folded towel and roll it up nice and tight, just like rolling up a newspaper. Once you've got the towel rolled up, grab a rubber band and wrap it around the middle of each one to keep it secure. You can do the same thing with cloth napkins. Just make sure that they are folded to the same size as the dishcloths, so the rolled cloths are generally the same size. Now grab a big bottle of dish soap. A 25-ounce bottle of Palmolive dish soap works best for this project, but any dish soap bottle can work. Take the rolled up dish towels and cloth napkins and secure them to the bottom half of the bottle with a rubber band. Keep adding those rolled up towels around the bottle, just slipping them into the rubber band. Once you've got your first layer built, it's time to build it out, but this time you are adding the rolled up gift socks. A rubber band won't fit around this layer, so use a piece of jute twine to secure them in place. For the top layer, use the rolled up bar cloths. Remember those barbecue-themed kitchen towels? Take one of the towels and fold it inward so the word grill is showing in the center. Then wrap the rolled towel around the front of the cake and secure the ends with safety pins. Slide your towel cake onto a wood cutting board and tuck various barbecue tools like spatulas and tongs into the cake. I hope this inspired you to make a barbecue-themed Father's Day gift cake out of simple dishcloths, socks, and a bottle of dish soap. Thanks.
So what I want to do first is I want to use some rubbing alcohol. So I just want to make sure that it's nice and clean. I want to preface it with, you can purchase a stencil that you want to use, but for the purpose of explaining how to make it, I'm going to be using my computer and also my Cricut vinyl cutting machine today. All right, now that we have our stencil transferred onto the transfer tape, we're going to apply it to our clean glass. So I want to make sure that I'm kind of lining the top up by the top of the glass. And then we're going to apply it. We're going to use our squeegee to make sure that it's sticking, because we're going to be peeling the transfer tape away. So you really want to make sure it is secure. So you want to do this slowly. I like to do this at a diagonal. So now that I have my stencils attached to my glasses, I'm going to be taking painter's tape to surround the stencil so that when we do our etching, we're not going to get any of the etching cream around it. And you want to make sure that the vinyl is pretty bubble free. You want to make sure that the lines are really adhered to the glass, just so that no etching cream gets underneath it. That is all good to go. So we're going to do the same thing on the other glass, and then we're going to apply the etching cream. So now we're going to take some of our Armor Etch. We want to make sure we're doing a generous amount. Make sure you're wearing those gloves, and you're just going to dab it over the stencil. Like I said, generous amount, so don't be afraid to add too much. And you're going to let this sit on the glass from about 1 to 3 minutes. That's what the bottle says. I find that doing it for like 3 or 4 minutes is perfectly fine. You just want to make sure you don't leave it on for too long. If you leave it on for too long, it could start eating away at the vinyl and it could end up burning the glass. Okay, so now that we've let this dry, after rinsing it off, we're going to go ahead and peel our tape back. And then we're going to remove the vinyl. Okay, now we're going to let this kind of dry a little bit more, and then we are going to go ahead and wash it, and it will be ready to give to my stepdad. Here are the finished products. We're going to go ahead and stage them so you can see what they look like when they're actually going to be used. There you have it. I have the perfect Father's Day gift that was really easy to make. I hope you enjoyed today's project. Thank you so much for watching Home Talk, and I will see you next time.